Is a beloved Idaho Falls restaurant really going out of business?
Why our old water tower's demolition has been delayed.
People are breaking into LDS churches to do what?
And our new mayor's first video.
It's right here, right now, tonight on a brand new IFAF.
IFAF, Idaho Falls Local, Independent, Alternative Media, with Mike Nelson and Karley Morgan.
Welcome back and good evening, ungovernables, outliers, and independent thinkers to this hometown handcrafted podcast.
Carefully curated for your ears.
Meant for adults, made by children. Hit that like button, subscribe, let the algorithm know you're into Idaho Falls infotainment, opinion, satire, bad jokes, dad jokes. Whatever you'd like to do, comment, rate. There's some get creative. Just hit a button in our favor, if you would please.
Ideally the 5-star button.
Because we would like to keep this going.
Yeah.
I've had a little midwinter existential crisis, and I'm not saying we're not going to pull a PBS telethon or anything.
Right.
Because we know how that worked out for PBS. It's too bad. But I'll have a hot take on that in just a second. Mm-hmm. We're not going to have a telethon or anything like that, but we might do the, who's the Diary of the CEO guy?
Oh, I don't know.
Where he does a very sincere, hey there, and I can't do an impression, but I think I can capture the spirit, which is a really sincere, vulnerable, you might not even know that you don't subscribe to this channel, but if you do, it'll really help us and it'll mean a lot.
Yeah.
And it'll help us to continue our good work.
Yeah, especially for us where we're, kind of starting out still. We're a little fresh.
Yeah.
Only a couple of years in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 and we're getting closer to 3 now.
I know, isn't that crazy to think of?
Our birthday is July 4th. Mm-hmm. Our half birthday is Christmas. Don't ask me how, but it works out somehow. It does.
It does.
It literally does.
Yeah.
We apologize for what we said last episode and my hot take on PBS.
Yeah.
We've had it for 58 years, right?
Something like that.
And it's done now.
I know.
The funding has been pulled from it. Mm-hmm. Get as political as you want in your head. Not the point. Point is, it's gone now.
Right.
The people that brought us Sesame Street and Mr. Rogers' freaking Neighborhood.
And so many other good ones, like Bob Ross.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gone.
I know.
After 58 years. Here's my hot take. Meh.
Oh, Mike, you're so blasé.
No, and hear me out. 58 years ago, at least in Idaho Falls, Idaho, we had ABC, CBS, NBC, and PBS.
Right.
That was it.
Yeah.
We only had 4 channels up until, I want to say, late 80s, early 90s.
Sure.
For some or most people. Mm-hmm. Unless you were one of the cool kids. It always seemed like it was the farmers' kids. Out in the...
Oh, really? Huh.
Yeah, out in the sticks that had this huge satellite dish. Huh. Because they probably had lousy reception anyway.
Right. They were like, well, if we can't get the channels anyway, let's at least get the big thing so we can get all of the channels, not just the cheapies.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
But we only had 4 channels. PBS was one of them. Mm-hmm. And now it's a lot different, isn't it? You were talking to a kid the other day whose favorite show is on Netflix.
Yes, Gabby's Dollhouse.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I've never heard of it.
Right.
It's this kid's entire world.
Oh, she's obsessed. Absolutely obsessed.
Bluey.
And the funniest part, too, is I keep calling it Gabby's Playhouse because I keep having Pee-wee in my head instead. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the last one I remember was Bluey. Are there any new ones?
Oh,
I'm sure there's a million.
I mean, Bluey's still big.
Caillou's a classic.
Yeah, I mean...
I hate that Canadian.
Which I don't know why. It sucked. Even when I was a kid, I remember I watched an episode or 2 and I was like, this sucks. And I went back to Dragon Tales because that one ruled.
Caillou's a little bitch.
Caillou is a little bitch. She's such an asshole.
Sing the Dragon Tales.
Dragon Tales, Dragon Tales. Da, 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 da.
That's right.
Come along and take my hand. We're gonna go to Dragonland. Something like that. I don't remember all the words, but I remember the tune.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and PBS holds a special place in my heart, too.
I mean, yeah.
It was the first time I saw, as we've discussed on this very podcast, the first time I saw boobs, not like ever.
Sure.
I had a Sears catalog. I had a neighbor across the street who knew where his dad's collection was. Mm-hmm. But it was the first time I saw boobs on television. Like, what the hell is this? It was Monty Python.
That's so funny.
I switched over, I don't know, from Friday night videos or I was trying to find it.
Right.
And I was like, what is this? Of course, stared at the screen for the rest of the show.
Yeah, hoping to see more.
Didn't happen. But I was like, okay, Monty Python. I'm remembering this.
Yeah, right?
Couldn't Google it back then.
No.
Anyway, yeah, sad. And I'm not taking any political side here. Mm-hmm. Just saying, we have so many more options, even free on YouTube.
Yeah, there is YouTube,
for
which helps.
Kids
Right. Although, dude, YouTube Kids stuff is still like the Wild West.
Oh, yeah?
Oh my gosh, you have no... okay, there was one time I was watching my niece, and we were watching YouTube Kids, and the next video came on automatically, because that's how they do it, And it was My Little Pony, but they all had just big ol' fucking mommy milker titties, like just knockers, all right? And I immediately was like, this is not kids content. There's no way. And I was like, we need to change this. And she was like, what? Why? I like My Little Pony. And I was like, I don't know how to explain it. You can talk to your dad about it later, but like, we're not watching this, okay? Yeah. So I'm just saying, at least with PBS, you don't have to worry about the cartoons your kids are watching being turned into hentai.
Sure. Do bronies want to be My Little Pony, or do they want to smash My Little Pony?
I think there are folks that fall into both.
Either.
Either both independently or both at the same time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not sure what to do with that information.
Yeah.
Okay. So I wonder which streaming platform is going to pick it up. Like which?
Well, I mean, I know that Netflix.
Will it all go to?
I know Netflix picked up Sesame Street, and now they're producing it, right?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if any streaming platform is going to keep anything alive, but certainly that massive catalog has got to go somewhere.
One would think, right? Now, I feel like the correct place for it to go would be YouTube, or somewhere else where it can be seen free without a subscription.
Disco.
Just because that, I think, really matches the spirit of PBS.
I'm Mike Nelson, and I approve of that idea.
Yeah, right? But that's just my opinion. Maybe if Netflix did pick it up, then if they could also have it on YouTube, or if it was like a non-exclusive thing, that'd be cool.
Okay.
I
have other hot takes this week, too. Can I just throw them out there?
Yeah, you know what? Why not? Let's get spicy. Get started.
Women, if your only posts are about guys being narcissists, you might be the narcissist.
That's kind of fair.
Just saying.
That's kind of fair.
Sometimes it's freaky.
Yeah. Now, that being said, though, apparently, if you
I get it. Who hurt you?
Well, and also, if you were raised by a narcissist, it's actually more likely that you'll end up with one, apparently. Because basically...
End up with one or end up as one?
With one.
Because you're attracted to that, whether you've been
and
programmed to love that. And
not only that, but also, if you are so used to things being so crazy, then a little less crazy seems normal. Like it falls within your standard deviation of normal.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, scary.
I know, right?
And then this one isn't really a hot take, unless you consider the pun. I ran out of Mike's Hot Honey this week.
Oh, no.
But in fact, I might even say better substitute is local honey.
Oh.
Cox's Honey and Sriracha.
Oh, yeah, I could see that. Oh, you know what? I just tried the Trader Joe's Sriracha the other day, and it is the most scrumdiddlyumptious stuff. Oh, my gosh. Like, I know that you are a longtime and number one Sriracha fan.
Yeah, of the Guy Hung Foods.
The OG Sriracha, yeah.
The cock sauce, with the red.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think this one might convert you. It's that good.
Okay.
Yeah.
There was that Sriracha shortage for a hot minute.
Right.
A year ago.
Yeah.
And I had to get some. Yeah, the years just fly by for me. Mm-hmm. I had to get a substitute, and I was like,
Right.
But I would love to try. You said Trader Joe's?
Well, and Trader Joe's always has good stuff. I've heard that they're like...
Next time we're in a real town.
Yeah. I've heard that their name brand stuff just tends to like hit hard every time, you know?
It slaps.
It slaps.
Have you heard? I guess people are buying Trader Joe's bags for like $50,000
What? Why?
across the Atlantic. I don't know. And I don't even know the reason.
Huh.
But it's so hard to get. I mean,
Right. It's the scarcity
what drives
thing.
up the price of something? Scarcity, right? Rarity.
Right. Okay.
Okay, we looked it up. Go. What is it? What's going on?
So basically, it seems like some influencers online, fashion influencers, were showing off their Trader Joe's bags and they sort of exploded in popularity because of that. And so because they're so scarce over there and they're kind of a luxury status symbol, because obviously you have to be able to travel to go get one, you know, usually, they've just become incredibly popular.
People are idiots.
I mean, but also maybe we need to go to Trader Joe's and pick up a couple and throw them onto an eBay listing.
Uh-huh.
Just an idea.
Right.
Heck, I would undercut the other guys.
Sure.
I'd sell mine for $10,000. That's still enough. I don't care.
We were talking about how Jeff Bezos in 1999 looked like such a nerd.
Oh yeah.
He was already doing billions of dollars a year in business by then.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I hadn't quite gone back that far, but there was an article that hit my feed, of course.
Right.
All we have to do is talk about something.
Oh, I know, because the phones are always listening.
Boom, it'll hit you. But that was his business model. For the first couple years,
Oh yeah, always be cheaper.
his investors were pissed for the first couple years.
Right.
Because he was undercutting everybody else until their customer base just exploded. He got big
Right.
fast like he wanted to do
Right.
in a matter of 5 years. And then
Yep.
raises prices.
Yeah, I remember back in the day when I used to go to Amazon because I knew I'd get a better price for the thing. I could get it for a lot cheaper. And now I go on there because it's more convenient,
Right.
you know?
So I have Amazon Prime, Sam's Club, Costco.
Right.
I'm trying to go back to my local Sam's or Costco to get a majority of the things I need and buy in bulk
Right.
because Amazon sometimes isn't cheaper.
Right.
It's not doing me any favors.
Yeah, it kind of drives me nuts. I do sort of like the idea of their whole subscribe and save thing because, you know, that way you don't have to think about it and it shows up at your house like right when you usually need it.
Too much of a commitment for me.
I mean, right. That's what I was going to say. I'm just like, I wouldn't want to do that because then, of course, that'll be the item that I decide to change from. And then I'll get a new one in the mail and be like, well, shit, now I got to go return this.
I may
Yeah.
have mentioned that my younger sister passed away. Rest her soul in November of 2016. One of the things we had to deal with afterwards was she had a ton of subscription
Right.
boxes, Amazon, auto renew. Wow.
Right.
It was a lot. We had to track that down for a long time.
Yeah. You know, which also, you know, about that whole thing that passed under Biden where it was like the one button unsubscribe
One
thing.
click cancel. Yes.
Right. And now they've like pushed it out so that it's not happening.
Have they? What?
Yeah. Yeah. Apparently, I don't remember who did it, but someone under this administration basically decided to kind of put the kibosh on it. So now it's like not going to happen. And I think that's so dumb.
How are
You
we going
know?
to cancel our gym memberships in another couple months?
Right. Yeah.
By the way, I noticed you're a little raspy.
I am. Yeah, just a little.
And I'm the same.
I think I'm starting to come down with something, but we'll see.
Well, there is like a super flu. Where did I see that? It's like back and bigger than ever.
Right. Well, and I've heard rhinovirus is really bad this year too.
Great.
Yeah. Yeah, like sending people to the hospital bad. Not to mention there's that measles case too in like Madison County.
Okay, worst influenza season in 30 years, sweeping Idaho.
Yep. I know. And I work with kids too, and they're little petri dishes, man.
They are.
Yeah.
Oh, that could be it. Okay. I'm a little sore, so shout out to Brad Barlow for getting me some Grethers pastilles,
Oh, those are cool.
blackberry, black currant
Ooh, yum. I do like blackcurrant.
flavored, and they're sort of they're like little medicinal gummies. They're little
Oh.
jellies or
Oh, yeah.
what do you call these? Well, you call them pastilles,
I guess so.
which according to ChatGPT is the correct pronunciation. I was like, is the double L like tortilla? Are they
Yeah, right.
pastilles?
Yeah, right.
We were talking about guillotines this past week, just
Right.
for fun.
Yeah.
And I kept switching back and forth between guillotine and guillotine, and I
Right.
didn't know why.
Right, right. I personally like to say guillotine. That's usually what I say.
Yeah.
So, but you know what? Now that you mention it, I don't know what the technical proper one is.
I think guillotine is American and guillotine is French.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Well, and I mean, it was invented in France, wasn't it?
Oh.
I think it was.
It was still legal. Have we all seen that factoid up until Star Wars came out or something? Oh, no. Yeah, cough that way.
Yeah, jeez.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, no, it's okay. I choked on my own spit.
Yeah, okay.
I went to say something about what you were saying, and then I choked instead.
That's great.
Yeah.
Super attractive.
Yeah, thanks.
Comments and follow-ups?
Yeah, let's go for it.
I believe I have determined, Karley, in my search for the best tasting oil with the least downside.
Oh, right. For your popcorn?
I believe I have determined that. I've tried butter.
Uh-huh.
Now that's perhaps the best tasting.
I mean, how can it not be? Butter rocks.
Everything's better with butter.
Yeah.
Then tried ghee. It's okay. It's like roasted butter.
Yeah, basically.
ChatGPT keeps saying it's nutty. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
anytime I hear it's a bit nutty, I think of the scene from Austin Powers, and it's gross. Tried the Orville Redenbacher oil. That's the soybean oil.
Right. The one that you
Coconut
can
oil?
get in the popcorn aisle.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Tried the Branch and Vine butter flavored olive oil. I got my
yum.
refill. Thanks, guys.
Uh-huh.
Thanks, Idaho Falls Farmers Market, for doing the winter market.
Right.
Yeah. Got some Mama Flaws while we were there, too. It was fun.
I know. I'm so excited for that.
Come to find out, Karley, I had it all along in my cupboard because I decided to try it last year for this veggie salad that I put together.
Oh, funny.
Avocado oil.
Oh, really?
It tastes neutral.
Oh, okay.
In fact, if you just close your eyes and swirl a piece of popcorn in that oil, it's buttery.
It is. Yeah, I've had some of your avocado oil before. Matter of fact, I don't know if you remember, but we used that to season my little tiny cast iron.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before you made that little brownie.
Yeah, that little Reese's cake thing.
You got a little cast iron.
Yeah.
Like a stocking stuffer giant cookie.
Right.
Thing.
Yeah, I just thought that was funny. But yeah, apparently it's got a higher smoke point than olive oil, so especially for your needs, I would think that would be perfect.
Ladies and gentlemen, avocado oil on popcorn, prove me wrong.
I mean, that does sound good.
And it's, you said higher smoke point, neutral taste, and it's a strong heart health profile.
Right.
You just have a lot.
Yeah. Now, with the Flavacol, do you feel like it gives enough of a buttery flavor to it that it tastes like movie theater popcorn?
Yes.
That's hot.
And I guess some movie theaters will do like mostly like 70-30 avocado oil, coconut oil.
Oh, interesting. Have you tried a combo yet?
I haven't.
No, that seems like it'd be kind of hard, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, and I think if anything, I would want to do a little bit of real butter with like my avocado oil or something.
Right. Or like use one oil to pop and then one oil to top.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Could try that next. We'll try combos next.
I love it.
Additional comments and follow-ups. We were wrong, part 1.
Oh, no.
Karley, we may have discovered a brand new Mandela effect.
Oh, really?
Item. Yes.
Okay.
Lard Lad in The Simpsons, the statue in Springfield that's holding up the donut.
Right.
The donut is...
Well, I think you said it's pink with sprinkles, isn't it?
Pink with sprinkles, right?
Right.
Eh.
Really?
It's plain.
Okay. Now that you say that, I can kind of picture it in my head.
Well, let's get into this. So why did I think it was pink with sprinkles?
Because that's one that Homer's always eating.
Well, let's take a look at the Simpsons movie poster.
Right.
There's Homer's hand reaching for the Quickie Mart donut. Pink frosting with sprinkles.
Yes.
And then, of course, the Lard Lad donut that you can find at Simpsons Land in Universal Studios.
Yes, is pink with sprinkles.
And huge.
Yes. Okay, so that makes perfect sense then.
Right?
Yeah.
So I can easily see how I would have conflated those two. So I'm thinking Simpsons animators ought to update the donut that Lard Lad is holding.
Right.
So that I'm once again right.
You know, I think you've got a point, and I have a feeling that the reason it was probably originally plain is because it was probably a real bitch to try to animate it the exact same every time with like the sprinkles and the frosting in the same place.
Back when they had to
Right, so that's probably why it was originally plain.
By hand.
But like, yeah, now that they have so much like computer technology to help, there's no reason it shouldn't be pink with sprinkles.
It's so pretty.
It's so pretty. Yeah.
By the way, I just want to say, Simpsons is in their 37th season. I just got caught up last night.
Oh my gosh, wow. Okay.
And they're just killing it.
Yeah. Simpsons always been great. It's why it's been so long running.
Oh, yeah. Longest running sitcom, longest running scripted television show in history.
Yeah.
Or at least American history. Great Treehouse of Horror episode this season where Nelson and Lisa have to sort of collab because they keep both going through some sort of weird time loop.
Oh,
where
like
they
a
both
Groundhog Day?
Die in sort of weird, inventive ways, including falling into wood chippers.
Oh, weird. Okay.
It's dark and hilarious.
Okay, yeah. Huh, fun.
We Were Wrong, Part 2. About a news source and a trust. Okay. Come to find out, Karley, they haven't stopped putting their authors' names on thumbnails. I just saw a good run of thumbnails about stories that were on their website, but not written by their staff.
Oh, okay.
We've pointed this out before, that they have a partnership, I think, with the Idaho State Journal.
Right.
And KSL, at least those two, maybe a few more.
Right.
And they will sometimes publish their stories, and that's when they don't say on their Facebook thumbnails who the story was written by.
Yeah.
But because we pointed out last episode, something unprecedented happened, ladies and gentlemen. East Idaho News actually engaged us.
I know. I couldn't believe it either.
They actually commented on one of our videos, and we'll put the comments here in the middle. They basically said, ha ha, guys, you got us. It was a little mean-spirited, but also funny.
Right.
And honestly, dear listener, dear viewer, that's exactly what we go for.
Yeah.
As long as we're funny, we've had this conversation before. It's really difficult for me sometimes when simply pointing things out not to come across as mean.
I know. You do kind of have like... It's almost like resting bitch voice or something.
Yeah.
Like you just sound so mean sometimes.
But it was kind of funny, right?
I think
Kicked in the
so.
Bits by Caitlin Hart will forever live rent-free in my brain.
I think that's fair.
First of all, we think the person commenting as East Idaho News is none other than Nate Sunderland because, honestly, guys, he's the brains of that operation. He really is. He is the last line of defense. He's where the buck stops. I don't know if you can tell, but I admire him.
Right.
He's one of those guys that will just sit there and look at you as you're having a conversation. I would love to dive in there, Nate, and find out what's ticking in there and take a look at the inner workings and
pick his brain a little.
Yeah. Anyway, so he replies, he's got this great way of replying calmly, but he'll throw in a couple he's not afraid to, and I've seen him do it before.
Right.
On comments. I think it's Nate Sunderland.
Okay.
If they're smart, he's the only one.
I mean, that would be something that I'd be really worried about giving the reins over to some like intern or something.
Maybe the two Nates.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
Right.
Anyway, he defended promoting the author's name in the thumbnail. He also said, hey, we're still working on things.
Right.
Well, come to find out, they have worked on it a little bit more. So now they have a thinner, smaller font that says article by.
Right. Okay. I was thinking the whole time that's kind of the fix.
Logan Ramsey.
You know, and I will say too.
Daniel V. Ramirez.
The one that had Lisa, whatever her last name's on the thumbnail.
Lisa
that
Leet.
one was better because it was in a different color, you know, away from the headline. You know, it was kind of above. Yeah. So like there was a black box with the headline in it and it was sitting on top of the black box. And I thought that was a fine way of doing it.
And I'm just asking, and see, here I go again. I'm about to sound like a dick. When really, I'm just curious. Is it because you're not paying them enough?
Oh.
Like, no, but I'm seriously asking. Like, sometimes, first of all, we all know you can get paid in a myriad of different ways. You can get paid in money. You can get paid in time, job satisfaction, education.
And exposure.
Right, and exposure. The MTV VJs, they also went away this past week.
Right.
Or the week before. But they didn't get paid shit. They were the most famous people on the planet
Right.
for a decade or two. And at least one of them ended up homeless. And
That's
why
messed
were there
up.
2 Julie Browns? Anyway.
Funny.
But yeah, is that part of it? Like, are you making being an East Idaho News reporter like a prestige gig, like maybe TMZ is?
Right. Okay, I think
don't
that's
know.
fair.
Anyway, if that was you, Nate Sunderland, and I assume it was because shortly after that, you commented on another of our videos as yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to thank you for that engagement. And also, so he said, hey, all you had to do was ask.
About being featured by them?
About being featured
Yeah.
by East Idaho News.
Well, but that seems like a bad system.
He said, small businesses here in town, and maybe that was his way of
Right.
showing me the back of his hand a little bit. You got to keep that pimp hand strong, Nate. I understand. And I did feel a little slapped after being referred to as a small business. I got that. Because he said, hey, all you had to do was ask. And I said, is that how it works? I thought we had to actually do something newsworthy.
Right.
And he said, we love to do features on local people doing local stuff.
Sure.
So, Karley, I guess all we had to do, instead of bitching about it.
Well, not like we were even bitching, really. You know?
Yeah, no, well.
I mean, it was more that we thought it was weird. I don't think that either of us were chomping at the bit to get featured or anything.
Well, now that we do we want to?
Oh.
What do we?
That's a good question.
What
Do
would
we
we
want
say? Do we want to give anybody access to our dark little horse here?
Yeah.
I mean, we're the counterculture people.
Yeah.
Do we want to even touch flesh with, break bread with, be in the same breath as?
Well, and at this point,
The institution?
now that being said, though,
I don't know.
at this point, if we do ask and we get rejected, that's going to hurt so much worse.
Nate, that would be hilarious.
That would be kind of funny,
That would be the move.
right?
Guys, all you had to do was ask, hey, can we please be featured? No.
Right?
We listened. You guys are dicks.
I mean, I wouldn't blame him, honestly. I get it. Sorry. I'm not trying to be mean here. I get it. It just happens.
I'm not trying to be a dick. It just comes naturally. We're dedicated to having fun here on IFAF, just like we're dedicated to serving you when it's time to sell your home. Mike helps Idaho, and when it's time to make your move, we can help you too.
We know Idaho Falls, and we know the current real estate market. We'll guide you through the process with ease and confidence. And we're backed and brokered by Keller Williams Realty East Idaho.
When it's time to sell your home, make your move with Mike helps Idaho. Link in post.
Do you love living sustainably? Then go thrifting for fall fashions at Elsie's Closet Upscale Resale, Idaho Falls' only thrift store just for women.
Right now, save on sweaters, blouses, and dresses, boots, bags, and jewelry, plus the super popular Pretty Little Slimes by Elsie's Closet.
Unique, chic, and carefully curated. Elsie's Closet. Look for the pink sign downtown on A Street. It's not just a stop at the thrift, it's a whole vibe.
Do you want to feed your family locally raised beef? Right now, Virgin River Land and Cattle Company is offering 25-pound ground beef bundles to grill for your family.
You can have your very own farm-to-table experience. Find Virgin River Land and Cattle Company on Facebook. New customers use promo code IFAF to save 15% on your first purchase.
And Virgin River donates $500 to the Snake River Animal Shelter for every Spud Kings home game hat trick. Who would you rather rely on for your Idaho Falls fiber internet service? An out-of-state company or the best local choice, QuickNet?
Right now, get QuickNet's Crazy Fast 250 service for $37 a month, or their Crazy Fast Gig service for $49 a month.
Unlimited data, no setup fee, no term contract, net neutrality, and hometown-friendly support. For Idaho Falls Fiber, choose QuickNet. New customers use code IFAF to save 15% on your first 3 months.
Do you love Idaho Falls as much as we do? Show it with a unique homegrown hometown tee from Teton T-shirts.
Including these cool vintage versions of the Civic Auditorium, the West Bank, and the Water Tower, our famous potato sack design, and the classic I Heart IFT. Check out TetonT-shirts.com. These exclusive designs aren't available in gift shops.
head to TetonT-shirts.com. Link in post. Created in Idaho Falls for Idaho Falls.
What's cracking?
Idaho Falls, IFAF.
You know it, big.
The in sound.
That's right.
For the in town.
What's that?
IF. Idaho, USA.
That one always feels so sparkle fingers at the end, you know?
Sure does.
Yeah.
We want to talk about America 250 here in a minute.
Let's do it.
That one ends with USA, so my heart swells with pride. But first, we have to chuck East Idaho News under the bus. Just real quick.
Again?
Well, we have to.
All right.
You know, this whole time, talking about East Idaho News, I've thought about that famous line in Pirates of the Caribbean where Johnny Depp goes, "Pirate?"
Yeah.
Pirate.
It's in our nature. Like the scorpion and the frog.
Yeah.
Okay. So, East Idaho News did an article about replacing Representative Wendy Horman.
Okay.
And they referred to, in the headline, they referred to our governor as Bill Little. Our governor's name is Brad Little.
Right. Wow, that's a pretty big mix-up.
Who's minding the store?
Right.
Nate Sunderland, from now on, I will just address you directly. Because I know you are. And I know you can't do it all.
Sure.
But, you know, whoosh, what do you got to do?
There should have at least been a peer review or something on that should have caught that.
Crack the whip on those amateurs.
Right.
I'm kidding. No, he's very proud of his staff. Oh, and he pointed here. Okay, you know what? We're fair and fucking balanced here. We're Fox fucking News.
Jeez.
Here is, so he's got the, I don't remember, Similar Web? Yeah. Here is a Similar Web ranking of news entities in Idaho. East Idaho News is number 1 with a traffic share of 21.29%.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Local News 8, number 9 with a traffic share of 2.44%.
Whoa.
Nate threw that up there, proving his point. Okay, so this is the part of the story I didn't tell. Also joining in the fray in that comment thread on our clip about East Idaho News, and we couldn't tell if Daniel V. Ramirez, I'm sorry, buddy, to drag you into this so much.
Yeah, I'm so sorry, especially because you seem so nice.
Running over people. We made it clear that you were not.
Right.
Caitlin Hart, we know you don't go around kicking people in the junk.
I mean,
I'm
technically,
sorry, the bits.
Technically, we don't know that.
You don't know that.
I would assume it.
It might be her thing.
It might be.
They may have been.
More power to her.
You know, as the news director sort of goes and assigns the stories out.
Right.
Caitlin, of course, you're going to take the kicked in the bit story. We all know.
Well, yeah, since it's your favorite pastime.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
That could have
Just
happened.
kidding, Caitlin.
We doubt it. Anyway, and this is why, by the way, this is the only reason why East Idaho News even deigned, lowered themselves
Came on down into the dirt with us.
to our murky, mucky depths is Barbara Summerhill, one of the admins of the Life in Idaho Falls Facebook page, who I would say in the last year we called one of the most powerful people in East Idaho media.
Right. Which I
Digital
would agree.
media, like it or not. She is.
Yeah.
She jumped in to have her own little tee-hee guffaw about East Idaho News. I think she threw a sling or an arrow, perhaps.
Yeah. A little jab.
Which I don't get because Barb was just featured by East Idaho News.
Right.
It's a big old quagmire, and we're sorry to have started all the shit, but not really. Not really. We knew what we were doing. Yeah, that's right. Thank you. Whoosh.
Thank you.
Your Honor, uncuff me. So East Idaho News, we believe Nate Sunderland replied to Battleship Barb's. I asked if I could call her that, and she said yes.
Good nickname anyway. I like that.
Guns a-blazing.
Man, she sounds like she should be on a roller derby team.
Right,
Yeah,
yes.
that's cool. Battleship Barb.
Yeah, in fact, Nate Sunderland, as East Idaho News, I believe, replied to Battleship Barb's
Yeah, right?
with that chart. Thought it was interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Moving on to Idaho Falls and East Idaho mayors. Lisa Burton Shaw is in. Rebecca Casper Fare thee well.
Yeah. Hate to see you go, love to watch you leave. I think that's the joke.
Take a well-deserved break. You got this.
Yeah.
Hope you have fun. And I hope you get that cush job in private industry. All right.
Right?
Who's
Or
it
you
gonna
just
be?
get to hang out with your family more. That sounds nice.
INL, Melaleuca, who's it going to be?
Yeah.
Okay. I have a feeling, actually. Should I make a prediction?
Make a prediction.
INL.
Yeah.
Hands down, easy call.
Right.
Within the next 6 months.
Yeah, I could see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope she takes a little time to recover from that burnout, though, because that's got to be a lot.
We're not assuming she has burnout. Or maybe we are. I guess I would. So, Karley, do you remember me saying, I don't know how the mayors switch off?
Right.
Is there an inauguration?
Right, yeah.
No, what there is a city council meeting.
Yeah, and a swearing in.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, super simple.
Right?
Makes sense.
So, here's Lisa Burtonshaw's first video as mayor. Let's watch.
Hi everyone, it's Lisa Burtonshaw, and this is my first video as the mayor of the city of Idaho Falls. I wanted to give you an update about our city council meeting last night. We had our new council members sworn in, and then we followed up with a public hearing for a final plat and also a PUD hearing to give us a roll call to establish our quorum with our new council.
Thank you, Mayor Burtonshaw. Councilor Radford.
Present.
Councilor Zeal Dingman. Here. Councilor Freeman.
Here.
Councilor Francis.
Here.
Councilor Larson.
Here.
Councilor Lee.
Here.
Mayor, you have a quorum.
I want to thank the women who came out to testify. Actually, I want to thank everyone who came out last night. It was a great public meeting. We had a full house. Some women came as part of their book club to give public testimony. I particularly really loved that kind of civic involvement. We have changed our city council meetings to 6:30, hoping that we can continue to get more public participation. We hope to see you there. I'm excited to continue to do these videos. We're hoping to give you updates on the city council, to give you behind the scenes look at how the city operates, as well as some sneak peeks and some previews of upcoming events.
That was a lot of clapping at the end.
Yeah.
Wow.
They cut to the handoff from Rebecca to Lisa.
To Lisa. Nice. Well, very cool.
They cut to all the swearing in. Okay. So we're just we're so excited for you, Lisa. Great job on the video. Rebecca, great job. I hope you know how we feel about you by now. All right, Pocatello, Brian Bladd's out, right?
Yes. Now it is Mark Dahlquist. Dahlquist? I don't know how to say it, but it's one of those.
Yeah.
It's a really neat last name, I think.
D-A-H-L. Dahl.
Yeah, Dahl.
I think it's like a Western versus Midwestern pronunciation.
Yeah.
Like bag and bag.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So let's go up the valley. Blackfoot.
Blackfoot was Scott Shufflebeam that replaced Mark Carroll.
Okay. And then Idaho Falls, Ammon, we know about Rigby.
That is Nicole Waite, but she's actually not taken over yet as of time of recording, but she will be replacing Richard Dalter.
Okay.
Daltier?
Dalter.
Daltier? It's hard to say.
Big.
Datweiler? I think it's Datweiler. My bad.
And then Rexburg.
So in Rexburg, Jerry Merrill is the only mayor that actually stayed. Yeah, so they don't have to deal with a huge change like the rest of us.
Jerry Merrill.
Apparently, he's been mayor since 2016, so going strong.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool, buddy.
10 years, dude.
And speaking of America,
Oh, yeah?
it might not surprise you that 2026 is the 250th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence.
Oh, okay.
In your face,
Wow.
England, King
Yeah,
George.
suck it, England.
And he was all like, "You'll be back." No, but I think there are some Gen Xers and some Boomers who are still alive who remember 1976.
Oh, I thought you were going to say who remember the signing. That'd be a mean joke.
Brian,
Yeah.
act like it. 1976 was our bicentennial.
Yes, right.
50 years ago. Like we had the quarters and everything. That's when
Right.
we painted the water tower red, white.
That's true. Red, white, and blue,
blue.
baby. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Kind of crazy to think of, huh?
Who could have predicted that 50 years after that, we'd have LED lights on the
Oh,
thing? You
yeah.
could just change them at whim.
Yeah.
Right.
And they do now, and it's cool.
They did at Christmas time.
It was really fun. I thought that was a really good idea.
Oh, that reminds me. We showed you the red stem. Did we show you the green stem? And did we show you it changing back and forth? Here you go.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if we ever actually showed you this.
I don't think we did.
So if a 100-year celebration is centennial,
Right.
and then a 200-year celebration is bicentennial, we also know from Idaho turning 150 a few years back that a 150-year period is a sesquicentennial.
Okay.
So what's 250 years? It's a sesquicentennial.
Sesquicentennial. Interesting.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I would have thought it was like bisesquicentennial or something.
Or a quarter
make sense.
millennial.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Now, you can probably tell when we talk about the news media in this town, it sometimes sounds like we have disdain for the mainstream. Disdain for the main! Because it's sometimes they do weak sauce, milk, toast, watered down puff pieces like this.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you have a 24-hour news cycle and people expect like the paper to be full of stories every single day, sometimes you just got to find something.
So they had an article about how we're celebrating the America 250 celebration, as I think is what it's being called nationwide. And they didn't say anything, if you ask me.
Okay.
Here's what they said. Because, Idaho Falls is a big town for the 4th of July.
Right.
We'll have more floats, more vibrance, and more fun.
Oh.
So that kind of sounds like somebody stuck a mic in someone's face and said,
Right.
hey, what have you got planned for the...
Yeah.
Bitch, I just got done getting my kids Christmas presents. I'm not thinking about half a
4th
year
of July.
from now.
Yeah, I don't blame them.
That's kind of what it sounds like.
Right.
Melaleuca was mentioned, so...
So hopefully bigger fireworks.
Bigger fireworks. You know what's coming next out of my mouth?
You want some drones?
Drones?
I want drones.
We want drones.
Drones would be cooler. Honestly, I would trade all of the fireworks for some drones. I know that sounds horrible, but it's the truth.
I just, you talked about, I didn't even think about how they were a little more environmentally responsible.
Right.
But just the amazing things that they can do.
Yeah, they can do cooler stuff. They aren't as loud. You don't have to worry about scared pets and vets.
I mean, we'll still have the fireworks, I'm sure.
Sure.
Can we compliment the show? We're not, I know Karley's suggesting instead of. I'm not
the
saying
extremist here. I know.
Anyway, we'd love to see that. Mm-hmm. Paul Blart, Parade Cop, has already showed up on his segue to say that the Chamber of Commerce is going to do some special things too.
Okay.
I didn't quite see what. I imagine, Karley, you remember how they were the parade police last time?
I do.
Even though they're not a federal, state, or even city government organization.
Yeah, and they technically have no power.
Like
over
at
it.
all.
That's fine.
They're a pay-to-play club, some would say. But they do care about commerce in this town. In fact, I think they're wanting to control all commerce and be all powerful.
I mean, who doesn't? Come on.
Mike, don't be ridiculous. Even against kids with selling lemonade and water on the parade route? Yes.
Apparently.
Remember last
I do.
4th of July, the Post saying, we will, what was, I don't even remember, but basically stop you from doing it and remove you from the premises.
And confiscate your stuff.
Yeah, they have absolutely no authority to do anything except for point at a cop and go.
Right.
So
yeah.
Will they have a whistle? Will they maybe they'll get a bigger whistle this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really the only legal thing they can do. Because I know they talked about confiscating people's stuff too. And last I checked, when you are not an authority, that's just theft, my guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe a taser? Is that what you want this year?
Well, I mean, that's assault.
And then there was this link wreck. So Local News 8 said, hey, more information on the parade. Because I guess the rumor is, Karley, there's going to be a different parade route this year.
Whoa, really?
Wouldn't that be amazing?
Oh, man. I guarantee you there are some people who've been living on that parade route for so long who are so happy to hear that.
Right?
Yeah.
So Local News 8 saying, for more information on the parade, click here. It goes straight to the Chamber of Commerce's website that has nothing. No information at all that I could find at press time on the new route.
Maybe they're going to be adding some?
I hope so.
Maybe they're thinking, oh, no one's going to check this until closer to.
Somebody at the Chamber of
think they've got
Commerce just
time.
went, oh, shit, I didn't get that up. Was that today?
Yeah,
Oh,
right?
shit, that's today? I
Yeah.
hate that feeling.
Yeah.
Oh, and in the same breath, again, we want to come, no, come back here, baby. I was just kidding. That was just jokes. In the same breath, hey, Local News 8 is celebrating their 65th anniversary.
Wow. Okay.
This year.
That's kind of a long time.
65 years. They're celebrating it Next Friday, January 23rd, there will be a ribbon cutting
Oh, fun.
outside. Now, guys, will it be the ribbon cutting
Yeah.
with the guy? Or is it just going to be some rando with giant scissors?
Yeah. I still want to know where they get their giant scissors.
We should Amazon it. And see.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
should show up.
Yeah, right?
We should show up with our scissors.
We should show up with even bigger scissors.
Oh, that'd be the worst.
I know. Wouldn't that be such a dick move? I love it.
Oh boy. We've got the bigger scissors. Do you want a
Yeah.
scissor? Do you want to clip, clip?
That just seems like a recipe for getting your hands cut up.
In Idaho transgender news, a federal judge on Thursday lifted a years-long ban on Idaho's law that prevents transgender people from amending their gender on their birth certificate. Now, this is
Okay.
one of those headlines. There were so many dids and did nots and not nots and double negatives
Right.
that you can't tell exactly what happened. So let me say that they lifted a ban on a law that prevented transgender people from amending their gender.
Right.
So what exactly happened there?
I mean, yeah, can they or can they not amend their gender?
So let's reverse engineer this. How about that?
Right.
Idaho came up with a law that prevented transgender people from amending their gender.
Right.
And then there was a ban on that
On that law. Okay.
which meant that they could.
Okay.
Now that ban has been lifted, which means that they can't.
Can't again.
It gets so
Yeah.
confusing.
Yeah, that is that's a tricky headline.
The state had been blocked from enforcing the policy since 2018. A federal court order found that it violated the Equal Protection Clause of the U.S. Constitution.
Right.
I'm sure that's not over and done with.
I mean, I would think not.
I'm sure that'll be revisited.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
I mean, just as the world progresses, I think that we constantly are going back on stuff, and revisiting it to see if it could be better.
Yeah, we've talked about this before.
Yeah.
How really progressivism always wins. And when a friend of mine told me that, I was like, well, you're crazy. And then I thought, well, all you got to do is go back a couple hundred years.
Yeah. Give it time. Let her cook.
Can you believe women can vote?
Yeah.
And in my lifetime,
Can have bank accounts?
yeah.
Yeah.
They don't need a husband to say they can.
Yeah. That's kind of a crazy thought, isn't it?
Tomorrow, the United States Supreme Court will hear arguments on a challenge to Idaho's law banning transgender women and girls from participating in sports that align with their gender identity. Idaho in 2020 became the first state in the country to categorically bar trans women and girls from women's and girls sports teams after Governor Brad Little signed the bill into law. Oh my God, now I realize, Karley, how East Idaho News said Bill Little instead of Brad Little.
Oh, because they were talking about a bill?
No, I don't think so. But that's what the reporter was thinking.
Right. Right. I
Maybe.
could see it.
I'm trying to give them plausible deniability.
Yeah. Now, can I give you my quick hot take on
Yes.
transgender people in sports?
Yes.
Okay, so it actually has very little to do with transgender people technically, but personally, I think it's so dumb that sports are even still segregated based on sex. I personally think that we should just look at the individual sport and separate it categorically based on, some feature of the sport. For example, boxing, you've got your featherweight and your heavyweight, right?
yeah.
And instead of doing it on gender, do it on something like that. That way men and women can compete against each other. We don't have to worry about where the transgender people go because it's a gender inclusive thing.
But the thing that makes me uncomfortable is when, the 175th ranked, swimmer in the world or whatever that story was, switches genders and becomes the number one ranked.
Sure.
It's like, that doesn't seem right to me. And then,
See, and that's another reason why mine's so brilliant because then that won't happen.
and then when I see a biological man beating the shit out of a woman, that also bothers me.
I could in boxing or something.
Yeah.
I did have someone else say that to me too, and I get it. But also consenting adults, man, this is America.
Knock
Last
yourself
I
out.
checked, yeah.
Literally.
Yeah. Well, and also, I mean, would you feel that bad if it was a chick beating the shit out of a dude?
No?
I mean,
Yeah.
just saying.
Is that sexist?
Equal rights, equal fights, baby.
Do sexes even exist anymore? If sexes don't exist, how can sexism exist? Is a beloved Idaho Falls restaurant going out of business?
I hope not.
Plum Loco. It was posted in the You Grew Up in Idaho Falls, Idaho, if you remember, Facebook group.
Right, which is how I missed it.
Yeah, not the Life in Idaho Falls Facebook group. Mm-hmm. By somebody who isn't related to a business owner, I guess.
Oh, okay.
And just say, I heard.
Yeah. Well, and the craziest thing is, I even went onto Plum Loco's actual Facebook page to see if they said anything. They did not. I finally actually had to just call the restaurant and ask because
Brilliant.
I wanted to know if it was true. But yeah, apparently on the 23rd of this month, they're changing.
So next Friday.
Yes. Yeah. They're changing ownership to new owners, and they don't actually know if they're going to keep it Plum Loco or if they're going to change it.
Interesting.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have a fourth hot take this episode
Oh, yeah?
and just say, meh.
Right.
Now, I know I'm in the minority. I should hang my head after saying that because so many people say, oh, it's great and we love it. We go for family stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it's been around since like the 70s.
Fair.
You got to remember, if you watch the Hulu, The Food That Built America, like tacos were just making their way into American cuisine. Pizza, same thing.
Right.
In the 60s. And so for Idaho Falls, the 70s, when Plum Loco was Mikasa. But I'll be honest with you, I am of the humble opinion that Mikasa and then Plum Loco is about the same as Garcia's in the Grand Teton Mall parking lot.
All right.
In that it's Mexican food for like 12-year-olds. And your grandma. It's like super tame.
You know, it is funny you say that because
It's more tame than Taco Bell.
Well, and I was going to say, as I was thinking about it, the people that I know that love Plum Loco the most are also the whitest people I know.
Relief Society ladies who we love.
Yeah, right.
Nothing
right.
against them.
No, they're still very much part of our community and we love them and stuff.
Yes,
But
they're the backbone of our community.
right. But you know, like I've been to Mexico. I've had authentic Mexican food.
That's right.
You know?
You have
Yeah.
an Mexican.
I do. That's true. That's true. And I really like Plum Loco too. Is it the most authentic ever? Maybe not, but it's
Right.
it's still pretty good.
But I do get, wanting to go home again, wanting
Right.
to revisit a piece of your childhood and it not being there.
Yeah.
And it sounds like it's not going to be there.
Yeah. I wonder what they're going to do with it.
Who knows? Maybe they'll bring the old Mikasa recipes back.
Maybe.
So-
I mean, I do think that they get enough business. I feel like everyone I know is always talking about how they just
Right.
went there.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they necessarily have to change it if they don't want to. You
Yeah.
know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, maybe. Guess we'll see.
All right. So that's that. People are sneaking into LDS churches to do what?
The same thing they've always been doing when they sneak into LDS churches. I think I know where this is going.
Do you?
Oh, come on.
Am I naive?
You know the song Son of a Preacher Man?
Oh, God. Okay, yeah, but
Yeah.
that's a son of a preacher man or a
Yeah,
son
but-
of a bishop. We're talking about randos.
Well, yeah, but a nice building that happens to not be occupied 6 of the 7 days of the week?
It is winter. People are looking for places.
Yeah.
Let's see. If they're having some sort of illicit relationship
Right.
and they can't go to their place and they can't go to the other person's place, there's either a car
Yep.
or apparently LDS churches.
Yikes.
So someone has alerted church officials in both Rexburg and Idaho Falls
Oh, really?
to the fact that it's an ongoing issue that people are entering church properties and engaging in lewd sexual acts.
Okay, well, and to be fair, if it's just church property, I know someone specifically who did
Who's
that
been
in
there,
a
done
car. They lost their virginity in a car in a church parking lot. So it's church property, but it's not in the building. But yeah,
All right, I'm having deja vu
right.
because this happened, was it a year ago? We had a whole AI rap song about it.
Right,
What
yes.
can you do with a church parking lot? And I was like, God, this sounds amazingly like Ludacris.
Yes.
Let's
right.
play some of this.
What can you do in a church parking lot? What's there to do in a church parking lot? You can do what you want, just don't get caught and don't break the law in a church parking lot.
So apparently the church parking lot is no longer a thrill. And I guess it's dudes.
Oh, and they're like actually getting into the building itself?
Dudes are getting into the building, but listen to this, Karley.
Whoa.
In some cases, they've recorded themselves committing these acts. In some cases, it's while other people are meeting, including youth activities.
Oh, that's messed up. That's not good.
That's...
Well, especially because, like, all it takes is one wandering kid, and now you're on a very bad list for a very long time.
Now
that would suck.
I mean, the first one was breaking and entering is a crime.
Right.
Lewd behavior, it's a crime too.
Yeah.
But in front of a minor,
Yeah,
yikes.
that's bad. That's bad.
So I'm just wondering, I know there's internet groups
Sure.
for people and interests, let's say. Did somebody do that, post the videos in a local group, somebody else recognized their church?
Possibly.
It looked at the time and date stamp, I don't know.
I mean, see, I would think that it was maybe on a more explicit site, which if it's a member that found it, then what were you doing there in the first place, buddy?
Hey, maybe they're gay, they just don't act on it.
Well, I think that looking things up online is technically acting on it.
Oh my God, we are in the weeds. I guess there's kind of a thrill, right? Like,
I mean, yeah.
In fact, I can't think of anything naughtier.
I mean, well, and I think that's why they're doing it, is just because they're like, what's the, like, naughtiest way we could do this? Like, how could we make this just such an affront to the face of God?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I'm glad I can't conceive of that.
Yeah.
Really I mean, the temple, but that's I didn't say that.
Well, and that one has better security.
What could be worse, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway.
Woof.
So, be aware, dudes doing this, that they're on to you and they've got cameras installed now.
Yeah.
I guess.
Well, and either way, like, people just stay in your homes, stay in your bedrooms. Like, I don't know why so many folks feel like they need to participate in that activity outside of a nice locked room.
Yeah, I mean, I've been camping before.
Okay, well, that's different.
With somebody else, I'll say that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I also don't get the thrill of getting caught.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
no.
minus for me. That's not a plus.
Yeah, agreed.
Right. Huh. Okay. Is this the most East Idaho headline ever? You know how the water tower is supposed to come down, or at least start to be demolished.
Right.
Last week.
Uh-huh.
A week ago, they put up the gear. Last Friday, they were going to bring it down. I saw a few pictures posted of a big crane. Like, it looks like they're marking areas of places to do stuff.
Right.
Here's the headline. High winds delay demolition of historic Idaho Falls water tower.
Oh, wow. Okay. At this point, is God trying to tell you not to do it? Do we need to be afraid?
No.
Are we going to get smitten, smited, smote?
Smoked, I think is, yeah.
Like, I'm just saying, let's be careful about this, okay? Maybe it's because of all the things that are happening in LDS churches that shouldn't be happening there.
You're right.
You know?
What did we do?
A plague upon you.
So we'll see. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be windy today or not. Demolition is supposed to continue today. They're back on the clock.
I guess we'll see.
To see if they can make that happen today.
I'm going to say if it's windy again, then that's a sign.
Is it? Yeah.
You know?
You can take that as a sign?
We've already got the plague, going around again.
Yes, the flu, the biggest flu.
Yeah, heretics breaking into
30-year
churches.
flu. That's right.
And now a literal act of God making it so that we can't demolish something. Like,
all signs point to heavenly retribution.
Yeah, when do the locusts show up,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frogs. Were there frogs in there?
There are frogs too. Yeah.
Oh, and this is a great time to mention this. What year did you get this for me, Karley?
Ooh, I don't quite remember. I think it was 23 or 24. Oh, you know what, though? Here, I just pulled open the messages the other day. I have them, like, right here. I can tell you when.
Look at this cute little 3D model of the classic Idaho Falls water tower.
I know, isn't that cute? I love that. I was so proud of finding that, by the way.
I'm 6 feet tall and average in every way, and it goes from my elbow to just below my wrist. So,
and by the way, the year was 23. I double-checked it just now.
3 years ago.
I know, right?
So this is great. It comes from one Mark Richardson.
It does.
He put the link to the 3D printer files on his Facebook, and we're putting them here on this post.
It's pretty cool.
So if you know what you're doing, you can click here. If you don't know what you're doing, you can find a friend or maybe even Mark himself
Yeah. So
has volunteered to do a couple of these for people.
yeah, Mike's is special because I actually asked him if he would assemble and paint it for me because I didn't have time to sit down and put it together before I gave it to you. But thankfully, Mark was super nice and he did that so that I didn't have to.
Look at that. Isn't that crazy?
It's pretty cool.
It's super cool.
And it's cute. And you know what? I kind of think it's just the right size.
Yeah.
If it were any bigger, I think it'd be too much. And if it were any smaller, then it just would be sort of like, whomp, whomp, you know?
So not even selling you anything, get your own 3D replica of the classic Idaho Falls water tower.
Especially because soon you won't be able to see it when you go outside.
Today, link in post. And Mark Richardson, you are IFAF this week. Crisp high five. 21 finger gun salute.
pew.
And chef's kiss.
To you for your super cool 3D models.
Way to be a 3D modeler person. Also, right before we're done here, I want to mention this. We stopped by the Civic Auditorium. We realized, there's been enough significant construction here. We want to update our expats.
Yeah. We just went in to see my dad one day and the builders had gone home for the day already. And I was just like, can we see it? Can we take some pictures? He's like, yeah, sure. Just make sure you wear a hard hat.
Have we mentioned Karley's dad runs the Civic?
Right.
Probably a few times. First, a couple of angles from outside. And then so really inside, are you getting the picture, looking at these photos that they really are going to do their dangdest, I think, to extend the balcony in the same style as the original?
Right. I thought that was a really cool feature. I do like how much they've really made sure to honor the old architecture and make sure that this is really cohesive and that it's going to match.
Yeah.
Because that was the thing I was really worried about. And it's nice that we stopped in when we did because we actually got to see some of that instead of just, their plans of where they're going to do it.
So a bigger lobby and main floor restrooms. Yay.
Oh, I know, which will be so nice. Right. Especially because, there aren't a lot of like very good handicap accessible restrooms at the Civic.
Right.
And these ones will be much, much better for that.
Can't wait. Well, let's wrap it up with what's coming up.
Well, first and foremost, and the thing I think is the most exciting, this Friday, January 16th, they're going to be doing another Museum After Dark laser tag session. There are going to be two separate ones, one from 6 to 8 and one from 8 to 10. It is a 21 plus event, which I think will make it more fun, especially because I know if I went and there were kids, they would totally trash me. So if there were 10-year-old boys there, I would lose in like 2 seconds flat.
Yeah, it'd be no fun.
Yeah. And then also this Saturday, January 17th at 6 p.m., they're doing the Ammon Icy Inferno at McCown Park. Always a super fun thing to go to and surprisingly cozy. So you get to go there and see all of the Christmas trees of the town getting lit on fire in a big bonfire. Vendors are going to start at 6. Bonfire is going to be at 6:30 and there's going to be some fireworks.
High of 35, at least projected right now for
that
Saturday.
Actually sounds pretty nice.
Yeah, just a little bit above freezing.
Yeah.
It'll be about for just dress warmly.
Well, and honestly, with the bonfire, it'll probably be just right, And finally, next Monday through Friday, that's going to be January 19th to the 23rd, it's going to be Driggs Snowscapes. They're going to have 10 different snow sculpting teams from around the country come on over and do some monumental works of art at Driggs Plaza. Frankly, I'm a little surprised that they're even doing it because of how warm it's been.
The Ice Palace Idaho canceled, but they've waited just a little bit. They've long enough. I saw them post about it.
Right.
It looks like it's still on.
That's good.
I don't know if they have to do some snowmaking equipment. I've been up a couple of years in a couple of different varying winter weather conditions.
Right.
And it really is an epic sight.
It's pretty cool.
It's a great day trip, too, for a weekend. Or, if you've got a weekday off.
Yeah, I love that.
That's our show. It's been so much fun. America 250. Go get 'em, Tiger.
And be kind to critters.
IFAF.